Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick tour of my quartz collection. It's grown a little bit and it's all sitting on top of this dresser here. So I'm going to run you through it as quickly as I can and kind of share with you some of the unique pieces. I try to find a lot of quartz pieces that have some kind of inclusion or some other mineral in them, and in doing so I have these subsections of black and purples, pinks, reds, yellows, whites, greens, blues, and kind of everything in between. So I'll take you through the beginning and go through, like I said, as quickly as possible. So starting off here, we've got some smoky quartz with fluorite, some quartz with epidote. Hard to see the green, but this is all in fact green with some points in there. We have quartz with spessartine garnets. This is a very uniquely shaped piece. I like that one a lot. Some varieties of smoky quartz with some pieces with tourmaline in them. Here is a large cluster of amethyst with some cubic fluorite in it. Ignore this is just a piece of calcite, a cool one, but just calcite. Here we have some Brandenburg amethyst from Africa. This piece is one of my favorites. It's got a little bit of irradiation, so it's kind of darker in color, and you got to keep these amethyst pieces out of the light or they'll lose their purple color. We've got some chevron amethyst with the bands that you can see here, some grape agate, and a few other clusters. Pink is a really hard color to find in quartz unless you're, looking at this chunky, blocky rose quartz, which is more popular. We've got some pink amethyst right there, geode. This is pretty expensive stuff. This is lithium quartz. When I bought this, I thought it was going to be much bigger, but it's still very cool. It's got a point and it is pink. It does have some lithium in there. Jumping ahead, we've got some quartz with hematite, spirit quartz, strawberry quartz, just meaning it has these little flecks of red in there. One that's irradiated. This is a piece of amethyst that's very irradiated and very old. It has a hematite cap on the top. Now going through here, these are all clusters of Moroccan red quartz, and so you can see the iron that's kind of formed within it as it was growing. Similarly, we have these ones with iron and asbestos. These are amphiboles, both of these. They're pretty large. This is my favorite looking one. It's got a little window in it, and these ones are beautiful. They're only found in one place, to my knowledge, a place in Brazil, one cave site. Got a piece of red rutile quartz, and the rutile quartzes are very cool. They come in different shades and hues. We have here a couple of heated amethysts, heat-treated amethysts, which some people refer to as citrine, and on top some florets of calcite. This is a new addition. I love this piece. Down here is a cluster of quartz with some calcite florets, which I thought were pretty cool. It's hard to know which way to put this one because both sides of it are equally kind of dazzling. So here is a piece of, it's a cluster with some pyrite. You can see that little fool's gold chunk at the bottom there. Some true citrine. Now this is one of my favorite pieces as well. This is citrine that has not been heat treated from the Congo. We've got a couple of beautiful pieces. This is a museum quality piece of amethyst with some goethite in there, inclusions. Down here, a piece with some interesting colors going on, and this is specularite, an inclusion of that there. I've got a piece with albite feldspar here, which I guess is formed with lava or those types of conditions. More rutile quartz. I'll zoom in for you real quick. Rutile quartz, one with a really interesting agate back there behind the rutile. I forget the name of the agate, sorry. A couple more pieces of heat-treated amethyst and rutiles. This is one with some pyrite attached to it, or chalcopyrite. Got some neat hues. It's probably an iron inclusion. You can see as it was growing, that iron created that orangey kind of hue. And tourmaline there as well. Excuse me. Barite along the side of this quartz piece right here. We've got a bunch of just, you know, regular old clear quartz, because you gotta have that, right? Here's one of the cooler ones. It's a cactus quartz. So I was trying to find the name of what this mineral is right here, because I love the way this looks, and I think that's muscovite. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's muscovite, if that's how you say it. Here's some quartz with some franite on it. That's the green little bits there. Got some milky quartz, which just means it's more white, had some mineral in it. I'm not sure what, as it was growing that turned it white. Similarly here, milky quartz with pyromorphite on it. There we go, you can kind of see that. There's a piece of tourmaline that does have quartz in the middle for the core. This is a nice cluster of quartz with calcite on it. A couple more pieces. This is praise quartz. You've got a few praise quartzes here. This one's got some pyrite, some tourmaline. This one has fluorite. These are both a little bit fluorescent. This one was actually made in a lab, I believe, which is pretty cool that they can make that. I have a couple that aren't super natural here just to kind of show what they look like. This one has a vein of shadokite running through the middle of it. This is a very cool cluster, the blue there. Zoom out. Okay, here we have a piece of rainforest quartz. This has been polished. You can kind of see the striations as it's been growing. Very cool. Two pieces with, oh my god, they're dusty, sorry. This piece has some blue tourmaline in there, and indicolite, I believe that's referred to. Milky quartz right here with some large chunks of fluorite. We've got two praise quartzes right here that are both beautiful. This one, I forget where it's from. I believe I got this from China. And it has this green with all these, in the right light, yeah, there you go. You can see that, all these points on the side. Here, this one also has these like thousands of little terminations kind of running along the side of it. This is from Seraphos, Greece. So it's referred to as Seraphos quartz, I believe. Quartz with epidote, tourmaline. There's one with dioptase, that big chunk of green right there. It's hard to see with the camera. More epidote. Rhodochrosite, which is that pink on some green quartz right there. Some more with shadokite on the outside. I love that blue shadokite color. Here, a piece of chrysocolla, or chrysocolla on quartz rather. You get the most extreme blues I find with chrysocolla. And back here hiding is a piece of quartz with some kyanite in it. So I'm gonna get the dust off this guy too. Here's a piece with some fluorite, very unique shape there. Some more pyrite. I guess the pyrite or chalcopyrite creates this kind of greenish hue sometimes, which is cool. Here we have some amazonite in quartz, which I love that. It's hard to find. Some cavansite right there, that blue, which I guess can also be made in the lab, but I believe this one's natural, which naturally occurred in this geode here. And here's some azurite, which also has a very beautiful, deep, rich blue on these quartz cluster right here. It's just kind of growing, almost looks like teeth on the side. It's pretty wild. Down here, I almost forgot about this guy. This is some aquamarine in quartz, which is cool. It's a giant piece. This I found online, not really sure what it is. It's just, it was titled blue quartz, so I think it's just a chunk of something, not sure if it's man-made. We've got here, this is one piece with lapis lazuli on the top of it. This is a fluorite cubic cluster, and in between here, if you look closely, there's all these tiny little smoky quartz drusies. And then over here is this final giant piece that I have of amethyst, which is a very cool piece. So yeah, that's where my quartz collection is at right now. And if you have any questions, or if you're interested in starting to collect rocks yourself, feel free to reach out. But yeah, it's pretty amazing that one mineral, right? Something that starts off like this can have this many varieties, and I'm not even done yet, you know? And all these different colors in nature, mostly in nature. Well, anyway, enjoy. I hope you have a good day and happy collecting.